Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the mid-century Groundbreakers taking on the expansion-era Boomers. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. And on the mound in this one, Nolan Ryan. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, and when he's on, he's a real treat to watch. I've become a fan myself. You know, he often takes the pressure off of his hitters to score a lot of runs, but they have to be careful to not just go into a slumber. They've got to put up some runs, make it a little bit easier for this guy so he doesn't have to battle every time that he's out there. No one should be surprised, though, if he settles in and takes control of the game and throws a shutout.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Brooks Robinson in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Out front with the swing, and that is strike one. And a pitch. That one ripped. Griffey on his horse. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Around second is Robinson. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. Fought off foul. And he deals.
3 balls, 1 strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Robinson at third with nobody out. On the ground to the left. Jump throw across his body. On the money. Nice play. Now let's have a look at the legends up and down the lineup for the mid-century Groundbreakers. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That misses. And 1-1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Righty to the plate.
Ball. 2-2.
One away with a runner at third, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. And that one is in the dirt, and the count's full. Stays alive. And a 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
And now the first baseman, Stan Musial. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch.
1-1.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And a foul ball left side. Two on, one out.
2-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. First and third, one down. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Kicks and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The other way. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Now it's the DH, Johnny Bench. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Righty delivers. That's in there. That is strike 2. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, 2-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do? Ugly hack of the off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And there's a foul ball. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Got him swinging. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Satchel Paige.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the pitch. Paul O'Neill stands in now, looks at that one inside.
Ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Left field. Snyder settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. Now we take a look at that stacked lineup of legendary players for the expansion era Boomers. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Ball, 2 strikes.
1 out, bases empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. One down, bases empty.
Ball.
Bounce to third. Matthews on to first. Out. Yeah, they get the out.
Batting first. The center field. Yeah. Griffey.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Ken Griffey Jr. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
No ball, 1 strike.
2 out, space is empty. Very high with that one. And the count even 1-1.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Ground ball up the middle. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head to the second from our nation's capital. The Groundbreakers lead this one 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Eddie Matthews.
Matthews.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the right-hander back to work. That one fouled off.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
No,
a little bit low.
Down.
The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, and pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. That was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Here's the veteran outfielder, Duke Snider. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Oh, and he hit him. He had
Take
two
first.
strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
And now here is Joe Torre. Wouldn't chase that time. Torre measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit. Snider around second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And here is Brooks Robinson.
Yep.
On the inside corner for a strike. Right-hander kick steals. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 1 out. Next to hit, Mickey Mantle. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Two on, 1 out. Foul ball there. And that's outside. And it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Puts it away for the out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now the right fielder, Roberto Clemente. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And that one fouled off. Torrey, the lead runner at second. Robinson at first. 2 out of the inning. Swing and a miss, and that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 2-0. Bottom of the second, digging in, George Brett.
I remember when all the eyes in baseball were on Brett as he chased the magic 400 mark in 1980. Didn't miss by much. Finished at 390.
First pitch misses. The season Brett had in 80 was out of this world. Led the league in average, slugging, and OPS. Page winds and fires. And a good eye there.
And Brett was at the 400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. It looked like he was going to do it.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Just misses the mark outside the zone. In the air out towards right center. Clemente in position. Makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Rafael Palmeiro. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Page. He gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. And that one cutting but missing down low. And that is cut on and missed. 2-1 now. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
Next offering is in for a strike. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. The Boomers trailing by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. And that's ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Straight box now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Matthews takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Mike Piazza will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And now 2-0. And that's down and away. Cal Ripken Jr. waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So digging in, Cal Ripken Jr. That one misses. That's 5 straight. The 1-0. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, no strike.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. And now 3-0. Craig Biggio waiting for a turn at the plate. Palmeiro at second. Piazza on at first with 2 down. And they're all loaded up.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Base is full, 2 gone. Here's the veteran second baseman, Craig Biggio. In there for strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball,
and
2
that
strikes.
is ball 1. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Two outs. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's going to be Stan Musial. The right-hander back to work. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. That's off the mark. Now 2-0.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1.
And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of 1 full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous. Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Bench at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. Now Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. At the belt and fires. And that one wrapped foul. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 3-2. And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boog, he found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So up next, Honus Wagner. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Close, but call the ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
That's outside. And the count is 3-1.
3-1.
First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And he couldn't come up with it.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
So digging in, Eddie Matthews. Golden opportunity right here. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something. But you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and
on the ground, could be 2. Boots it. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. Two on, 1 out. Now the left fielder, Duke Snyder. Hit by a pitch his first time and then came around to score. fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Here comes a pitch. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Bench at third. Wagner at second with one away. Up the middle. Biggio sends it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Now here is Joe Torre, and he's already singled in this game. This guy makes great contact, one of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Two outs and one in scoring position. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
Robinson stands in here, takes ball one low. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
Oh, that's cheddar, baby.
Two on, two outs.
Ball.
And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And that's a little bit high. 3-1. Mickey Mantle hitting on deck circle. And the pitch. And there's ball 4.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
2 outs, bases loaded. Mickey Mantle getting ready to hit. Popped up to the left into foul ground near the fence. And that is that. No hits for them in the inning, but they're gifted a couple of runs. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Groundbreakers out front here, 4-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Paul O'Neill. The wide to kick the pitch. Close, but called a ball. 1-0.
No strike.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Left-hand batter waits. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1. Out to short. Wagner. Over to first.
That's an out.
One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Ken Griffey.
Ken Griffey Jr. the next to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
And another ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Satchel comes to the plate. That
Ball
just
four.
missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And now George Brett.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And now the 0-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. O'Neill, the lead runner, out at second. Junior at first. One gone. And that's outside. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And now the count is even. Two on, one out. Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Rafael Palmeiro digs in now. He reached out a walk his first time. Way high. Satchel kicks and delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Two outs. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Start of the fourth, leading off Roberto Clemente. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And first offering is fouled off.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
The pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. That takes care of Clemente. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Musial in the box now. No balls and a strike. And it's even up.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch misses way outside. On the ground right side. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
The batter, number 5. Designated
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Man at first. Here's a big power threat. Johnny Bench. Ball 1 there.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
Ball to strike.
2-1.
And that's in there at the knees. Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it. And there's a ball.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
And here it comes. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now it's going to be Honus Wagner. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, first baseman, Eddie Matthews.
And now Eddie Matthews. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That one is absolutely belted. Junior raging back towards the wall. Hauls it in on the warning track. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're midway in the 4th. Groundbreakers lead it 4-0. And now Wade Boggs.
The first baseman, Wade Boggs.
The wind and the pitch. swing and a miss at 100
No ball.
miles an
One
hour.
strike. No.
This is just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Snyder racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Piazza.
Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for
No
something
ball.
off speed. That's
Two
why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't
Top
easy to
batter
do
number
against a
8.
hitter like this, known
Shortstop.
for using the entire
Yeah.
field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Junior.
2 outs, base is empty. Cal Ripken Jr. now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
This guy's not
0-2.
wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball still 0-2. The Boomers down by 4. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for the
Now the left
Groundbreakers.
fielder, Duke
The
Snyder.
left fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
And a pitch. Not
1-0.
close with that one, and that's ball 1. They
Right.
say you win.
1-1.
Righty to the plate. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Nolan Ryan done for the afternoon. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Jim Palmer taking over on the mound.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Joe Torre.
Ball.
And that's down and away. Palmer over
1 ball,
200
no strike.
career wins. Of course, a 3-time Cy Young Award winner. Snyder gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-handed reliever.
2-2.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Runner at first with no outs here. Struck him out looking. Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Robinson. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. J.R. Richard getting ready to go. Man at first, one away. Pitch is in there. And the count even at 1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Here's a 1-1. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
No, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Mantle, the next to hit, takes outside. And the right-hander deals.
No, off the plate.
Missed.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
2 on, 1 out. In the air, left field. Sizing this one up. Makes the grab.
The right fielder, number 21,
Roberto Clemente getting ready to hit.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
In the air, right side. Gwynn should have this one, and that'll do it. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 4-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Craig Biggio. Page back to work. Bounce to the right. Robinson tosses to first, and they get Biggio for the out.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Now, Paul O'Neill, 1 for 2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And that one is lifted in the air. Clemente in position. And there are 2 outs.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The right fielder, number 19.
Now the number 2 hitter, Tony Gwynn. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Brings it in for the third out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Stan Musial. Palmer back to work. Way inside, gets out of the way. Palmer, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Left-hand hitter waits. And another ball. And now 2-2. And down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Bench, the next to hit, takes ball 1. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's the shortstop, Honus Wagner. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Man at first. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt.
1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Two outs. In the air, center field. Griffey gets under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. The Groundbreakers lead this one 4-0. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Line drive, base hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Stepping in, George Brett. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
At the plate, Rafael Palmeiro. The 1-0 from Satchel. That clips a corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The pitch.
Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Kicks and fires. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. The Boomers trying to get back into this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
Righty delivers. Ripped to third and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So up next, Wade Boggs. And a foul ball. Two on, one out. That one in triple digits.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Just outside. 1-2 to count.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And he deals. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. Look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his glove.
Piazza in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
He did not go around. Two on, 2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a pitch. He goes down looking. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Groundbreakers out front here, 4-0. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Duke Snider.
With this kind of lead, he can Swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tom Henke, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Suter getting loose as well. The pitch. And now it's even up.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
1-2.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Swung on, looped into center. Hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Torrey in the box now as he leaves that one up
ball,
high.
no strike.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fly ball down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
One down, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And the pitch. That one way outside, and it's 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
All over that one right there. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
And now Brooks Robinson. Grounder might be 2. And he can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 7,
Mickey Mantle, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Ball one low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man at second. That's in there. And the count 1-2. At the belt and fires.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Torrey at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the seventh, and here is Cal Ripken Jr. Here comes a pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Now 1-1. The shortstop takes the ball. To the right side, and it goes just foul. In the air, right field. Clemente in position. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
So digging in, Craig Biggio. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Groundbreakers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. He swings and fouls one off. That's hard hit on the line. Grabs it on the run. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Paul O'Neill.
So the lineup flips over. Now the left fielder, Paul O'Neill. 1 for 3. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
1-0.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's a lead for the mid-century era, 4-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is Roberto Clemente.
Number 21, Roberto Clemente.
The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
That's inside. Next offering misses. It's 2-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The pitch. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Stan Musial. In there, and it's 0-1. And a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And the 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter. It just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Bench stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
No strike.
Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. And a 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Gwynn. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Fergie Jenkins, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Ruth also getting ready. The wind to kick the pitch. Just off the outside edge. 2-0. There's a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And he chases a high fastball there.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Junior in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And a pitch. That one pushed to the left and foul. Pickoff attempt by Satchel. Gwynn back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one out now.
The third baseman, number 5.
And now here is George Brett.
Brett.
Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no
Gwynn
strike.
at first, 1 gone. Wouldn't
No,
chase that
outside.
time. Next offering is in for a strike.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Right-hander kick steals.
Hard.
The punch out there, and there's 2 down.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Palmero
No,
in
outside.
now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And a
No,
good
that's
eye
down.
there.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
Ball.
And that's outside. Wade Boggs in the on-deck circle. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Right grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now the first baseman, Wade Boggs. Missing inside, and that's ball 1.
His fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Hannes Wagner. Palmer back to work. Right through there for a strike. And a base hit up the middle. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now back.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Digging in, Eddie Matthews.
Yep.
Throw, safe. Piazza too late with that one.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
And the right-hander deals. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Wagner flying around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And the lead is up to 5.
What an aggressive secondary lead. That ball was smoked to left. To be able to score from second, not only great speed, but great instinct as well.
Duke Snyder digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-handed reliever. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And the righty deals. Fastball for a strike. 1 and 2. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the ninth. That misses. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And another ball. The pitch. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Man at first.
Now
Joe Torre will hit next.
Joe Torre.
And that's outside. Ball 1. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Matthews over at first with 1 away. That one missing inside. To short, could be 2. They get 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and the lead is now 5-0. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the ninth, and now the catcher comes up to him, Mike Piazza. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. This to center field. Mantle on his way over, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
Now it's going to be Cal Ripken Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. There's the strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right
No
there.
ball.
He threw it
2 strikes.
extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And down on strikes. And they're down to their last out.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Biggio stands in now and watches strike 1. The Groundbreakers leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Page is just 1 strike away. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and deals. To first, and this should do it. Fires to first on the run, and that'll do it.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Leave our daughters all caught up like sheep. Led my daughters for the soul.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Groundbreakers, 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 14 runners on base. For the home team, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base.